now that you brought Info Edge, they were your first investors, Sanjeev, and of course there was so much of coverage around it, and there's so much of conversation still around it. और अभी भी लोग बात करते हैं तो कहते हैं कि अरे कितना equity दिया और दीपिंदर ने. So it is also in sometimes talked about as a founder you have to give so much. I want to hear from you because I've never heard, at least got to talk to you about this कि अब लगता है कि बहुत ज़्यादा उस समय dilute किए.
Genuinely don't think or care about these things. Like
You don't.
I don't.
And that time you didn't also.
At that time I took the deal because it was a great deal. है ना? तो बाद में who knows how and where we got and who made, किसकी कितनी एफर्ट थी, किसने कितना कंट्रीब्यूट किया बाद में, तो एवरीबडी कैन आर्ग्यू. सो मे बी इन्फो एज डिजर्व्ड मोर इक्विटी, राइट? हाउ कैन यू आर्ग्यू अबाउट दिस और दैट? Zero rational to even think about these things.
But at that time, to all the young entrepreneurs who would be looking at this, what would you say?
काम कर लो यार,
सोचो मत,
काम कर लो, कुछ बना लो, ढंग का बना लो.
और अगर इन्वेस्टर आए तो as long as there is a vibe.
Take the money when you need the money, right? So, and as long as you get trusted people who you can trust on your side, it doesn't matter whether you have 10% less equity or 5% more. It's not going to change your outcomes. It's not going to change how like happy you are going to end up in your life, right? So क्या फर्क पड़ेगा उससे?
Yeah, don't sweat the small stuff.
My external read, controversial है थोड़ी सी, that people who care too much about these things are in it for the money. अब अगर तुम पैसे के लिए बना रहे हो तब तुम ये सारी चीजें सोचोगे, right? So then you will think about these things. If you're not building it for the money, none of these things will bother you ever. So I think that's the difference, and I see that a ton of our founders are only doing it for the money.